proceed lang tayo sa problem number 3, no? Tsaka later, we'll also be solving problem number 4 and problem number 5. Okay, problem number 4. We have here the smooth 2 kilogram collar fits loosely on a vertical shaft. If the spring is unstretched when the collar is in the position of A, determine the speed at which the collar is moving when y is equivalent to 1 meter. If it is released from rest at A, no, dito, and B if it is released at A with velocity of 2 meters per second. So dalawang scenario to, class. So una, if i-drop lang yung collar A, so initially from rest, at yung isa may initial velocity siya na 2 meters per second. So kukunin natin yung velocity niya at point C. So basically that is VC. So same thing kahapon, we will be assuming a datum line. So gagawa tayo ng reference line, or datum line. Okay, hold on ha. Gawa tayo ng datum line. Gawa tayo ng datum line here. Okay. That is our datum line that at that point, so this is our datum line or reference point or reference line. Now at this point or at this line, okay, yung velocity niya, initial kinetic energy at saka potential energy will be equal to 0. Now, the moment na yung collar natin is mag-move from point A papuntang point C, okay, that is downwards, therefore magdi-decrease yung potential energy niya. Tama ba? Okay? So, using law of conservation of energy, okay, law of energy conservation, okay, law of energy conservation, okay, we have here kinetic energy 1 plus potential energy at state 1 will be equivalent sa kinetic energy at point 2 plus yung potential energy at point 2. Okay? Now, yung kinetic energy at point 1, considering yung first natin na scenario dito that it is being released from rest. Okay? So, yung kinetic energy at point 1 will be equal to 0. Yung potential energy at point 1 will also be equal to 0. Okay? And then, yung pinahanap natin dito is yung velocity, no, at point 2. That is the velocity ng collar at point C. So, VC, lagay natin yan V sub C square. Okay? Plus, again, yung potential energy dito will be the summation of all the potential energy involved. Since yung weight natin is nagbaba, so that is a negative potential energy. Due to that decrease in potential energy, nag-increase naman yung potential spring energy or spring potential energy nitong spring. Okay, so therefore, we have here 1/2, okay, K S square, considering yung S natin is the compressed length ng spring, tapos minus natin yan sa weight potential energy, which is mgh. Okay, ito na yung magiging equation natin for the solving of velocity at point C. So, but first we need to solve for the value ng S. Okay, itong S, ano yung na-stretch or na-compress na length. Okay, na-stretch or na-compress na length. Or, in other words, ito yung length na na-displace. Okay, na-displace na length ng spring. Okay, either na-stretch or na-compress. Okay, but in our problem, obviously, na-stretch siya, no? So, considering na yung y natin is 1 meter, so ito 0.75, ito 1 meter. So, we can create a triangle, no? Similar kahapon. So, this is 1 meter, this is 0.75. Now, we can solve for the value of C, itong hypotenuse na to or length nito, class. So, therefore, we have here, C is equivalent sa 1 squared plus 0.75. Diba? Obviously, this is equivalent sa, ano to, class? 1.25, diba?
0.25.
Yes, correct. And so, therefore, yung na-stretch or na-displace na length pala is 1.25 yung final length ng spring. And then, initially, 0.75 yan. Tama ba? Okay, sabi dito kasi, if the spring is unstretched when the collar is in the position of A, so, ito yung unstretched na length ng spring. So, that is 0.75. So, minus 0.75. Therefore, yung stretch length pala is 0.5 meters. So, yan yung gagamitin natin na S for this one here. Okay, so therefore, ang mangyari nito, 0 equivalent sa 1/2. Yung mass ng collar is 2 kilograms. Tapos velocity square plus k 1 half, yung k natin is 3 kilonewtons, tapos yung s natin is yung na-calculate natin 0.5 square, then minus yung collar natin, tapos 9.81, tapos yung height, yung binaba is 1 meter. Okay, 1 meter to. So, shift solve, makukuha natin itong velocity at point C, or velocity ng collar at point C. Sige, kunin natin yung calculator. 0 equivalent sa ito, magiging v square na yan, no? So gawin natin is ito, i-algebra natin, punta natin dito lahat yan, transpose natin. Okay, so we have here magiging negative na yan, negative 0.5. Okay, sorry, negative 0.5 or 1 half times 3 times 0.5 square. Then ito magiging positive, positive 2 times 9.81 upon transposing to other side. Okay, that is equivalent to this one, 19.245. That is our VC squared. Then taking the roots of that, okay, taking the square root, we get okay 4.386 or about 4.39 meters per second. Okay, meters per second. Okay, then yung sagot dito. Considering na yung collar natin is release from rest. Now, if ever yung collar natin at point A, mayroong velocity that is equivalent sa 2 meters per second. So, ang mangyayari lang dito is similar pa rin yung magiging equation natin. Ito. Okay. Let me just copy this one. Similar pa rin yung magiging equation natin. Pero, yung sa kinetic energy, meron na yung 1 half m velocity sa point A square. So, basically, similar pa rin dito. Similar pa rin yan dito. Pero, instead of 0 na dito, magiging 1 half. Tapos, mass, 2 kilograms. Tapos, velocity, which is ang velocity natin is 2 square. Okay, so, balik lang tayo dun sa ating previous na nasa input natin sa calculator. Ito, lagay natin dito, diba? 1 half of 2, that is 1 lang, tapos 2 square. Lagay natin dito 2 square. And then, similar lang yan, then square root nyan, and then we get 4.82. Yan na yung magiging sagot natin for state P. So, yung velocity at point C ng collar is 4.82 meters per second. And direction yan is papunta dun. Papunta dito. Papunta sa ilalim. Or, yan. As you can see, mapababa man yan. Ito din. No? So, any questions, class? Hello, any questions regarding this problem?
Sir, kanang
Oh,
ang
okay.
P sir no
Hello? Sorry? Nawala ka. Kindly repeat your question, please. Yung... Hello? Nawala, no? Or ako ang nawala? Hello?
Hello sir.
Oh, pakiulit na lang yung tanong. Yung...
Ay kanang ang PE1 sir ba ay mao ba ng reason unsa kitong reason nga nang zero siya sir?
dito yan sa datum line natin. Dapat ano talaga tayo dito, maglagay tayo ng reference line or
Sir,
datum line.
putol-putol ka sir.
Putol-putol ako. Sorry. As I was saying, yung P1 naging 0 yan kasi we assume dito na part is, or itong line na to is yung tawag nito, yung datum line natin. Saan tayo magre-reference line? Dun sa initial position. Nakuha ba? Hello? Hello?
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Wala nagliyok imong PPT, sir.
Okay, sorry. As I was saying, no, yung, di ba dito, dito tayo naglagay ng datum line or yung reference line, tama ba? So, ang ano kasi, rule kasi, it's not necessarily the rule, pero yung naging convention is that we will be putting a reference line kung saan yung initial position ng ating collar or ng ating object. So kaya at this point, sa reference line, so we assume na yan yung magiging ground natin, kumbaga ba, imaginary or arbitrary ground. So at that point, that will be equal, yung potential energy dan is 0. Kuha ba? Kaya nagiging 0 dito. Hello? Nakuha ba? What if yung collar natin nag-start sa point C? Galing dito yan. Initial position niya is sa point C. So, for example, papunta siya dito sa point A. So, ang reference line natin is sa point C na naman. Tama ba? Ay, nawala. Internet. Asa ko nawala, class? Hello? Asa ko nawala?
Question, sir.
Okay, sa question. Okay. Bakit yung potential energy at point 1 is 0? Okay. Ganito kasi yan, class, oh. So, maglalagay tayo ng reference line or datum line sa position or sa initial position ng ating collar. 'Di ba sabi dito, initially yung collar is naka-position sa point A. So gagawa tayo ng line or datum line along or parallel to our AB na position. So at that reference line, yung potential energy natin diyan is would be equal to 0. Parang sinasabi natin that at the reference line, meron tayong arbitrary ground there. So, 'di ba sa ground, that is yung potential energy ng object natin will be equal to 0. Now, what if yung collar natin is nanggaling sa point C tapos papunta siya sa point A? So, ang reference line naman natin is will be at point C. Nakuha ninyo? Nakuha nyo ba?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's good, no? Sige, can we proceed to problem number 4 pala? Okay, proceed tayo sa problem number 4, ha? May question pa?
Sa doon po, sir, sa second na part ng equation,
Yeah, yes. Okay. Dito? Bakit?
sa may, bakit tatlo lagi yan siya, sir? Di ba dalawa lang yung KE2 and PE2?
KE at saka itong potential energy, 'di ba kahapon yung potential energy, meron yang tatlong types, yung weight, no, potential energy due to weight, meron din tayong spring potential energy at saka yung isa? Yung sa spring o elastic potential energy, yun pala. So that is due to the spring. Okay, etong potential energy at point 2, that is the summation ng all potential energy involves, no? 'Di ba sabi doon sa energy of conservation of energy, energy conservation law, you cannot create or nor destroyed an energy. It will be just transferred or be transformed to another form of energy. Yung total summation ng potential energy at point 2, okay, since yung object natin initially dito yan nagbaba, so nag-decrease yung potential energy niya due to weight, tama ba? So saan yun, kung nag-decrease yun, then saan yun pupunta? Okay, that will be absorbed by the elastic potential energy or yung potential energy ng spring. So kaya yung potential energy dito is basically ito yun. Nakuha ba, class?
Yes, sir, thank you po.
Okay. Thank you for that question, no? That's a good question. Okay. Sige, can we proceed to problem number 4 na? Okay, for problem number 4, we have here a gantry structure, as shown, is used to test the response of an airplane during a crash. As shown in the figure, the plane having a mass of 8 megagram, eto, is hoisted back until, so parang galing dito, okay, naka-tied up yung plane natin, then binalik siya papunta dito sa point A, wherein initially naka-hoist yan siya with using this rope na naka-tie up sa point C. At what angle? 60 degrees. Okay. until 60 degrees daw yung angle dito. Now, sabi dito, then the pullback, okay, the pullback cable AC, itong naka-tie up yung airplane natin, is released from the when the plane is at rest. So, kinata natin to, na-release yung plane, tama ba? Now, determine the speed of the plane just before it crashes into the ground. Ano yung velocity niya at point B before it crashes the ground or it crashes the ground. Wherein yung angle daw dito, itong angle dito is equivalent sa 15 degree. Now, also, what is the maximum tension daw na develop in the supporting cable during the motion? So, dito, initially, at rest yan. So, during the motion is actually nitong papunta na siya or na siya dito sa state B. So, ano yung magiging tension nito or maximum tension in here? So, neglecting the size of the airplane and the effect of lift caused by the wings during the motion. So, nineglect natin yung weight ng airplane at saka yung drag, no? Wala man ako nawala, no? Okay. So, to solve for this one, basically, we need to solve, okay, for scenario A, no? Kukunin natin yung velocity ng plane natin before it hits the ground. Okay? So, we have here, according to the law of energy conservation, easy na lang, no? So, that is yung potential kinetic energy at state 1. Okay, wherein yung state 1 natin is state A, no? Plus potential energy nung sa state A is equivalent sa kinetic energy nung sa point B plus potential energy nung sa point B also. Now, so this is our ground, no? So dito pwede tayo dito mag-reference, no? Then, or pwede din tayo mag-reference dito. Okay? Anyway, similar pa rin yan, no? Sorry. Dito na tayo mag-reference sa ground. Okay, considering this is our datum line, okay? This is our datum line or reference line. So, yung kinetic energy natin, initially, at rest man yung plane natin. So, that is automatic 0. Plus, okay? Okay, yung tawag nito. Hold on, Okay, yung para ano na lang siguro, no? Para tawag nito. Para uniform kanina. So, we'll make our datum line dito na lang na point. Okay, sabihin natin dito na lang. Okay, sorry. Okay, sabihin natin dito na yun. Dito yung reference point natin. So, at that point, yung kinetic energy at saka yung potential energy will be equal to 0. Tama ba? Similar kanina, no? Then, ang hinahanap natin is yung kinetic velocity at point B. So, this is equivalent sa 1/2. Okay, 1/2. Wala man tayong spring, no? Di natin ma-equate. Tension kasi unstretchable yan. Okay. So, for this one, hold on, for this one, ang gagawin natin is that okay. Pwede tayo dito na lang siguro mag-reference sa ground mismo. Kasi yung kanina, ito dito. Pwede tayo mag-reference dito kasi sa initial position kasi we have here yung potential energy ng weight nun due to the decrease in elevation will be absorbed by the spring. Pero dito na case, yung cable is unstretchable yan. Tension dito sa cable is unstretchable considering, no? So, therefore, dito tayo mag-reference point or line. So, sa ground mismo tayo maglagay ng datum line. So, kukunin natin yung vertical component nito. Okay, ito yung magiging tawag nito, position natin, HA. And then, at this point right here, Ito naman yung magiging, okay, gawa lang ako ha. Ito yung magiging HB natin. Hindi talaga yan na, kasi ang tanong dito is before it crashes the ground, before it touches the ground. So, na-exage lang yung diagram dito, no? Pero, basically, meron tayong height at point P. Okay? So, ang mangyari dito, yung kinetic energy, magiging 0 pa rin yan. And then, okay, yung potential energy ng ating plane dito sa A, that is, plus yung mgh sub A. Then, yung pinapahanap dito, 1 half mvb square plus yung potential energy naman dito. Tama ba? Which is equivalent sa 1 half, mass, tapos gravity, tapos hb. So, obviously, yung mass is equal lang all throughout. Tama ba? So, pwede yan i-cancel na lang, no? And then, we have, gravity, equivalent to 9.81. So, kukunin natin yung vertical component nitong triangle na to. Okay? So, meron tayo ditong, meron tayo ditong 60 degrees, then meron tayong hypotenuse na 20. So, ito is obviously equivalent sa 20 cosine of 60. Etong part na to. Dito pala yung datum line niya, no? Anyway, meron pala tong datum line dito, class. Hindi ko nakita. Anyway, pwede lang din tayo mag-erase dito ng ganyan, no? Anyway, try ko ha. Kailangan natin ng height nito. So, we are not given with the height. So, tama na dito tayo mag-datum line. Okay, sorry class. Meron pala dito tong datum line. Anyway, hindi ko nakita ba? Sorry. Okay, if that is our datum line, no? Okay, if this is our datum line, mangyari nito, magiging negative lang to. Okay, magiging negative lang yan. Kasi that is below the reference point, no? So, similar pa rin yan yung magiging numerical value, pero negative lang ito dito. Okay, negative lang to dito as well as this one. Negative lang din. Kasi wala tayong height na given total height. Kasi need natin yan i-subtract tong 20 cosine 20 by the total height para makuha natin yung HA. Okay? So, gawin natin is that ito yung magiging reference point natin. So, therefore, this is our HA. Ito na part here. And then, yung HB natin, ito na naman. Ito naman. Okay? HB natin. Yan. Okay, at this point. Okay? So obviously, gravity, 9.81. Then, yung height natin, no? Galing sa datum line, papunta sa position at point A. So, that is 20 cosine of 60 degrees. Okay? And that is equivalent sa 1 half, no? And then velocity at point B, yan yung hinahanap natin. And then minus 9.81. Ano naman yung height ng position at point P galing sa datum line? So we have now 20 cosine 20, cosine 60, di ba? Or pwede din, since yung cable na to hindi naman yan nagsi-stretch, so that is also 20 pa rin, tama ba? Itong cable na to ba? 20 pa rin yan, no? Then, cosine, ito, 15 degrees, no? So, that is still 20 cosine of 15 degrees. So, therefore, we have here 15 cosine of 20 cosine of 15 degrees. Okay? Sige daw, paki-shift solve naman.
Sir, wala ni mo nabutang og negative sa pita, sir.
Okay, negative, sorry. Sige, paki-shift solve. Ano yung makukuha natin?
13.5 po, sir.
That is equivalent sa 13.521
po.
Okay, 521 or that is about 52 na lang, no? 521. Yes, 52 na lang. So that is meters per second. Okay? Nakuha ba, class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, clear
Sir,
ba?
ngano gani?
Okay, sige, question. Bakit?
Sir, ngano gani negative ang MGH, sir?
Kasi galing dito, nakasulat pala dito sa figure na ito daw yung magiging datum line natin. So, since yung position ng point A natin, yung plane natin sa point A, that is below the datum line, kaya negative yung magiging potential energy dyan. The same thing din dito sa point B. Kasi pwede naman tayo mag-datum line here, dito sa ground. Pero dapat meron tayong value ng H kasi yung point A, ito yung magiging height niya noon. So, kung may total height tayo, subtract natin yan dito sa 20 cosine 60, makukuha na natin yung HA. Pero, as I've said, wala man tayong binigyan ng tawag nito total height, wala man tayong binigyan ng total height, no? At sinabi din dito, based sa diagram, meron tayong datum line here. So, yan yung gagamitin natin. Kaya negative yan. Nakuha ba?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Anyway, kahit i-positive mo yan, I think similar lang yung magiging sagot. Negative lang talaga. Negative lang mo kukuha mo dito. Pero similar lang yung sagot. Okay? Questions pa? Okay, that is for letter A pa, no? Then, ang letter B, tanong dito is the maximum tension. Maximum tension developed during the motion. So, dito yan sa point B, no? Gawa tayo ng free body diagram. So, meron tayong tension dito. No? Tension yan. And then, meron tayong object dito, yung plane natin, no? Plane natin. So, yung weight natin, nandito yan. Yung weight natin. Yan. Okay. So, yung weight natin, nandito yan. So, this is, anong yung weight natin? 800 mg or megagrams. So, that is 8,000 kilograms. Tapos, 9.81 para maging newtons, no? And then, since that is 15 degrees here, no? Okay, 15 degrees here. So, therefore, eto dito, that is also 15 degrees, no? Kasi opposite angles are equal. Okay? Or, pwede dyan, eto, 15 degrees. Eto din 15 degrees. Anyway, similar pa rin yan, no? So, now, we will just be summing up the forces along. Wala tayong normal dyan, ha? Kasi hindi naman nag-touch sa ground yung plane natin before it crashes into the ground. So, yan lang yung magiging forces natin. So, tension, basically, summation of forces along along y, equate that to 0, no? Positive yung magiging assumption natin sa arrow pataas, no? So, we have here T, then that is cosine of 15 degrees, equivalent, or minus 8,000, tapos 9.81 Newton, equivalent sa 0. Okay, paki-evaluate ng value ng tension natin, class. Hello?
Kilonewton na, sir.
Ito magiging
Or
Newton. Ito magiging Newton. Ito magiging Newton yan, ha, kasi kilograms tapos meter per second square, that is Newton. So Newton yung expect answer natin dito. Ang sagot nito?
148922, sir.
148922 or
22.
okay, that is newtons. Kung pagpalagay natin kilonewton, so mag-move ka lang ng 3 decimal places, so that is 148.9, no? Approximately 148.9 kilonewton, or kung gawin mo yung whole number, 149 kilonewton. Okay, similar lang yan. Okay, so magiging tension natin is equivalent sa 149 kilonewton. So during the motion yan, ha. Kapag sinabi namang what is the maximum tension developed in the supporting cable at the position yung plane natin is at rest. Okay, dalawang tension to. Meron tayong tension dito sa cable at meron din tayong tension dito sa pullback cable AC. So dalawang unknowns yan, and then we have here the weight. Okay, so that would be a problem kasi we cannot have another equation that would represent itong dalawang tension kasi dito pa lang we'll get two unknowns na. So malamang during the motion yan ang tanong. Okay, pwede naman ma-solve tong tension dito sa cable at point A kapag given yung tension dito, no. Pero for our problem wala mang binigay, so therefore during the motion yung tanong. Okay? Nakuha ba, class? Questions? Clarifications? Hello?
Sir, ito gani sa example 1 ganina, sir.
Example
Kato
1.
ganing
Yes.
kato ganing sa kaning PE sub 2 sir.
Yes, P sub 2. Ito.
Tanan di ba 1/2 KS squared minus MGH
Yes.
minus din as always sir.
Yung sinabi ko kanina, 'di ba na
Ay
kapag
wala
oh,
ako na sir. Sorry.
sige, sorry. Sige. Okay lang, okay lang. Yung datum line natin sa problem na to is nandito sa initial position ng collar sa A to B. That is along A to B, no? So, okay, eto lang 'yan, no. 'Di ba yung weight natin na collar, bababa 'yan, 'di ba? Papuntang A, galing sa A papuntang C. So, if this is our datum line, reference line, so yung weight natin will have a will induce a negative potential energy because bababa yung elevation niya. Okay, magdi-decrease yung potential energy. And then based sa law of conservation of energy, yung energy will not be destroyed and di pwede mag-create ng energy. It will just be transformed or transferred into another form of energy. Okay? So kung na-decrease yung potential energy dito due to weight, due to the decrease of elevation, so sino yung mag-a-absorb ng yung nawala na energy? Si spring yun. Kaya ang total na potential energy dyan would be the potential energy na na-absorb ni spring due to the decrease in elevation ng collar. Okay, so nag-increase yung potential energy ng spring. Initially kasi, wala yung potential energy yung spring kasi unstretched siya. Okay, unstretched siya at this position. So, papunta sa point C, so nag-increase, meron na siyang potential energy and then yung weight, nag-decrease yung potential energy niya. Okay. Kaya, kung isa-map mo ito, dapat, okay, that would be equal sa total potential energy dito. Okay? Nakuha ba?
Okay sir, salamat kay sir.
Okay.
Sorry kay sir.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Okay? Are we good with problem number 4? Okay, I think meron pa tayong problem dito. Okay. Let me just move it upward. Since we still have 17 minutes. Meron pa tayong 17 minutes. We can still solve for this problem. Okay, for problem number 5, I think this is our last problem for the day, no? Okay. Tomorrow, by the way, no, we'll be having a comprehensive sheet work or quiz, kumbaga. Okay. For the topics no 7th exam. Okay. That would be yung impulse, galing sa impulse, papuntang work and energy, hanggang dito sa ating conservation of energy. Okay, you just need to review lang ha ng mga topics natin na na-discuss. Okay, for sample problem number 5, the collar of negligible size, ito yung collar, no, has a mass of 0.25 kg. It is attached to a spring having an unstretched length of 100 meter. So, obviously, hindi yan 100 meter, no? Kasi, that is already stretched na position. So, malamang, if this is 200 meter, mas maliit pa yun. Ito na yung unstretched length, kumbaga, ng spring. Okay, that is 0.1 meter. Or that is 100 mm. So, gawin natin yung meter, no? Okay, ito din gawin natin meter. So, 0.2 to, ito 0.1, ito 0.4. Kasi naka-newton per meter to dito ang ating spring rate. Okay? So, basically, no, ganyan yun. So, if the collar is released from rest at point A, so initially, resting siya dito sa point A, then, na-release siya and travel along the smooth guide dito. So, mean to say, smooth guide, walang friction yan, or nineglect natin yung friction, determine its speed just before it strike point B. Before it strike at point B. So, ano dito yung velocity. Okay? Let me just write, no? Ganyan yan. So, ano yung velocity dito just before it hits point B. So, same pa rin, law of conservation of energy or law of energy conservation. Okay? So, we have here kinetic energy at state 1 or at point A plus yung potential na energy natin sa point A. Equivalent yan sa kinetic energy at point B plus yung potential energy natin sa point B. Now, saan nyo gusto maglagay ng datum line or reference line? Huwag nyo naman sabihin no, na dito sir, vertical. Hindi, yan pwede, no? Kasi, paano tayo mag-evaluate ng potential energy dyan? So, dito lang tayo sa ground. Pwede naman. Okay? Hold on. Yan. Ground. So, for example, dito tayo sa ground or dito na lang sa point B na lang na part. Sa point B na lang tayo na part. Kasi we don't know kung ano to height, tsaka hindi naman sila similar yung elevation niya dito. So wala din tayong height dito. So dito tayo gagawa ng datum line dito sa point B. Okay? So this is our reference line or datum line. Now, with reference to our datum line, ano yung height natin sa point A? Okay, dito daw 0.4. Okay, so meaning to say 0.4 din ito, no? Tapos may 0.2 pa dito. So that is total nito is 0.6, tama ba? So therefore, yung kinetic energy at point 1, 0 yan, no? Or at point A, 0 yan. Tapos yung potential energy, since mataas siya kaysa sa datum line, so mag-increase yung potential energy niyan. So that is mass, tapos gravity, tapos yung height. Okay, ito yung height at point A. Okay? And then that is equivalent sa 1/2, tapos m, tapos velocity at point B square plus, okay, dito na point 0 yung potential energy dyan, no? Pero 0 dyan ang potential energy, pero ang nangyari kasi is na-absorb siya lahat ng spring. So meaning to say, we have here a 1/2 k s square. Okay? Sandali lang ha. Wait, meron dito sa point A pala. Okay, since na-stretch din yung spring dito, no? Meron din tayong dito. Spring potential energy. Okay, diyan sa point state A ha. Meron tayo ditong, since na-stretch yung spring dito kasi yung unstretched na length ng spring is only 0.1 meter. Then dito sa point A, na-stretch yung spring. So meaning to say, aside from the weight na potential energy, at point A, meron din tayong spring potential energy. So that is also positive, no? Kasi increase yan 1/2. Na-stretch kasi, so positive, no? 1/2, then K, then yung na-stretch na length ng spring dito sa point A, then square. Okay? Equate natin yan dito sa, okay, hold on na. Okay, move ko lang dito siguro sa ilalim class. Dito na lang. So may tanong dito, bakit may 1/2 KSA dito? Kasi again yung at state A or at point A, aside sa may potential energy yung weight na color, no? May weight pa yung color? Yes, meron. So meron din tayong spring dyan, spring potential energy kasi na-stretch yung spring. So equate natin yan sa kinetic energy sa point B plus yung potential energy sa spring sa point B. Then we have here 1/2 K, tapos SB dito, square. Tapos yung potential energy dito will be equal to 0. Tama ba? Wala na yung potential energy dyan. Due to the weight kasi yung MG, yung HB is 0. So basically 0 yan, no? So ano yung magiging natin? Okay, kukunin natin yung value ng SA at saka yung SB. So recall that yung SA, that is yung total length na stretch, di ba? Total length na stretch, meaning to say yung final length ng spring natin dito is 0.6 sa state A, no? Tapos, ano yung length ng ano natin? Unstretched, di ba 0.1? So that is 0.1. So basically, yung SA pala natin is 0.5. That is the total uh, length ng spring na na-stretch, kumbaga, with reference to unstretched length. So 0.5 yan. Yan yung na-stretch ha. For SB naman, so dito, so, ano to class? If this is 400, galing dito, 400 yan. So malamang ito, that is also 400. So yung SB pala is 0.4 minus yung unstretched which is 0.1. Yung SB pala is equivalent sa 0.3 meter. So yan yung SA, ito naman yung SB. Okay, we will be using that one. So M is equivalent sa 0.25, no? That is the mass of the collar. Okay, tapos gravity which is 9.81. And then yung HA natin, as I've said, that is 0.6. So 0.6 plus 1/2. Yung K natin ng spring is 150 Newton meter. 150 Newton per meter. Then yung SA natin is 0.5 square. Equate natin yan sa 1/2. Then yung mass ng collar is 0.25. Yung velocity ng point B, yung hinahanap natin, plus 1/2. Then 150. Then yung SB natin is 0.3 squared plus 0. Okay. So plug in natin sa calculator, makukuha na natin yung velocity at point P. So kuha pa lang ako ng calculator ha, para na tayo sabay-sabay. So we have here 0.25 times 9.81 times 0.6, okay, plus 0.5 or 1/2, tapos 150, tapos 0.5 square. Okay, equate natin yan dito sa 0.5, tapos 0.25, tapos x square. Okay, plus 0.5 times 150 times 0, okay, 0.3 square. Okay, careful kayo kasi yung VB natin is naka-square. So there are two possible routes for that, tama ba? Kung mag-shift solve kayo, okay, shift solve. Okay, kung magbigay kayo ng initial guess or initial value dito, tapos ilagay nyo 0, okay, very, ano to, very, tawag na to, tawag nito, critical to kasi, pwede kasi yung closest value ng dalawang roots man to, either positive or negative. At tapos yung closest value to 0 is yung negative. Malamang baka negative yung ibibigay na sagot for that. So, lagyan natin 0 ha. Dito, positive. No? So, malamang ito yung mas pinakamalapit. No? For example, gawin natin shift solve, gawin natin negative 10. For example ha. So, ibibigay niya is negative 10 kasi yung na-set natin na value is closest to one of the roots. So, very important class na pag mag-shift solve kayo, make sure na maglagay kayo ng initial guess na positive kung gusto nyo na positive yung mabigay niyang value. So, for me, ginagawa ko, binibase ko sa choices ko. Mag-shift solve ako, tapos BB yung hinahanap. Then, tingnan ko sa choices, ano yung mga choices natin. For example, 5, 10, 15, tsaka 20. So, ginagawa ko, nag-i-initial guess ako na 20. So, malamang closest to your positive value, yun yung ibibigay niya. So, in here, yung sagot talaga dito is positive 10.4 meter per second. So, yun yung ginagawa ko na technique, no, even sa board exam. So, kapag nagsi-shift solve ako, especially if ano yan, naka-square yung hinahanap natin, so there are two possible routes of that, either positive or negative. So, very important na mag-initial guess kayo na positive value. And then, i-match nyo yun sa mga choices. Okay? So, I hope that's clear to you, everyone. May tanong ba? Do you have questions, class?